Greetings, my fellow financial ninjas. Today I'm going to talk about real estate, specifically rental real estate, and how it can benefit you. Now, how many of you have played Monopoly as a kid? The concept behind Monopoly is that you buy properties, you get rental income from that, and you buy more properties from that income, and you try to multiply the number of properties that you have and increase your cash flow. That is precisely what you do, except that this is in real life. So the concept is pretty simple. However, it's not that easy. If it were that easy, everybody would be doing it. However, a lot of people do it and do it very successfully. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. What are the different benefits of investing in rental real estate? The number one benefit of investing in real estate is cash flow. The cash flow is the amount left after paying off all your expenses related to a property. So, for example, if you buy a property that's worth about $250,000, and let's say your monthly mortgage and your taxes, insurance, and everything else comes to about a $1,500. And if your rent is about $2,000, then $500 is your cash flow. And having multiple properties can increase your cash flow. And over the period of time, your cash flow could become enough that it could cover your expenses, then you can become financially free. So you could do whatever you want as long as your rental money from your rental real estate is paying off your expenses. You are free to do whatever you want. The next benefit of investing in rental real estate is leverage. So, what is meant by leverage? Leverage is the ability to control large capital by putting down a small amount as the initial investment. So let's say you're buying a property for 250,000. You can put 20% down, so which is about 50,000, and finance the rest from bank. So you're using other people's money. However, if the price of the property goes up, you would be the beneficiary. So if the price of property goes up by 10%, essentially from 250,000, it will go to $275,000, and that's a huge return on your initial investment of only $50,000. Now, obviously, the downside to this is that the property, if it falls, then you will lose the equivalent amount of money. But in general, the property prices do go up over a period of time. So if you hold a property for a period of 10 to 15 years, history has shown that your value of your real estate will go up. And this, despite what happened in 2008. The next benefit is loan paydown. So, what do I mean by that? So, when you have your property which has been financed through a bank, you have a loan. So, in our example of $250,000 property, where we put 50,000, you have a loan of 200,000. Now, when you are making your monthly payment from your rental income, you are bringing down your principal. So initially, when you start the payment from your rental income, you start off with 200,000, and then over a period of time, this balance keep on reducing. So essentially, what's happening is somebody else is paying for your mortgage. That is the beauty of rental real estate. The next benefit is appreciation. The property values tend to go up over a period of time. Some people might say, okay, there have been incidents in the past, like what happened in 2008 to 2011, where the property prices plummeted, and that's fine. The property prices have now recovered, and there have been incidents in the past, in the 90s, in the 80s, when the property prices fell. However, over a long term period, like 10 to 20 years, you'll find in most cases that you will make money. The value of the property will go up. And also, the other factor is that since we are getting this cash flow, we really do not care about the appreciation part so much. Once you start getting positive cash flow, the appreciation is the extra gravy. And if you hold on to your real estate for a long term, which is what I recommend, you will definitely make money through appreciation. The next benefit of owning rental real estate is the tax advantages. There's a lot of tax advantages of owning real estate. You can deduct all your expenses, such as your mortgage interest, any sorts of repairs that you may do, any advertisements that you might have related to getting a tenant. There's so many expenses that are related to the property, and you can deduct all of that from your rental income. And when you sell your property, you can do what is called as this 1031 exchange, whereby you can defer the taxes by investing into another real estate. I can probably do another video related to this particular topic because this is a pretty loaded one. So I'm going to do a separate video on that. But tax benefit is definitely one of the biggest advantages of investing in rental real estate. The next advantage of owning rental real estate is the equity buildup. Now, we already talked about the mortgage repayment, which helps you reduce your principal, and reduction in principal actually helps you build the equity. Then, whenever there is appreciation in your property, that again helps you build up your equity. The third aspect of equity buildup is when you do any improvements. So let's say you add any granite countertops, you paint the property, you put a brand new floor, put new fixtures. All of this adds up and helps you in the build out, equity buildup for your property. And finally, there is the line of credit that you can apply against your equity. So you can get either a home equity line of credit, or you can refinance, and you can you can cash out, and you can take that money and you can buy more property. You can get a HELOC and keep it, and whenever you see that there is some kind of an advantage where prices have dropped, maybe it could be in property or stocks or what have you, you can use that HELOC, or even use it as an emergency fund if there was some kind of a huge emergency that may come up in the future. So HELOC gives you that nice pool of money that you can use for whatever you want. Now, we are financial ninjas. We are not going to go and buy shoes and cars and expensive cruises and all that stuff. We are going to use our capital judiciously and wisely. So having that extra cushion of a HELOC, or getting the money out and pulling it out as a cash out and putting it in a different property gives you an advantage that cannot be seen in any other type of investments. Those are some of the advantages of investing in rental real estate. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, click on the like button, and share the video as much as possible. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.